Hello again, welcome to the 12 Days of Transforming Toys, and we are going back to Hasbro for an Animorphs toy. Yeah, Animorphs is kind of the black sheep of the Transformers family because it was a licensed series and it didn't really do too well. See, I have Savage Noble in the background because his series was about the same time, and we were looking at I think I'm butchering the name, but I think this is Visor 3. And he is one of the passable Animorph figures in the line. Mostly because he doesn't have to transform into a human. Not humanoid form. He doesn't have to transform into a human, which was the major problem of Animorphs. Because you have to make it look like a human that turned into an animal. Not a robot that vaguely had a humanoid shape, which, oh boy, there was some problems. Look up TJ Omega's review of Tobias if you want to see how bad it got. Or that T-Rex, which was just a triple combiner. Anyway, Visor 3 is... I don't even remember what this alien race was called. I only saw like 5 episodes of the TV show, and I didn't really read the Animorphs books. So I wasn't really a fan of the series, but I did like the alien design because they actually pull it off somewhat well, except for the big gap in his butt. Again, nice sculpting, decent articulation for what they're able to do. There is some arm kibble here because, well, the transformation requires it, and it's less egregious than the gloves that a lot of the Animorphs had. His rear legs are a little tricky because of the gimmick in his right leg. His left leg is also missing the missile, but I am not going to be demonstrating missiles on camera for obvious reasons. There's also one other problem. Visible head syndrome in his crotch. Make of that what you will. Regardless, it's an okay figure. Looks okay. No head articulation because you can kind of turtle in his torso for transformation. And let's not waste any more time and get on with it. So we're going to pop up his head, flip down the head, and pop the jaw down a little. Going to fold out this section. Make sure this is popped back a little so we have room to work. Going to take his arms, flip them back like so. Make sure we fold them all the way up and make sure that kibble folds in completely to hide the arms in his alt mode. So we got it like so. They don't tab in or anything, which is kind of a problem. We gotta pop in the alien head. It feels like this is supposed to lock in place somehow, but I think the age of the toy just makes it so it doesn't lock in place like it's supposed to. Or it could just be they didn't engineer it to have a locking point. I don't know. This is an old toy. It could be for any numerous reasons. We take the rear legs, fold them out like so, rotate and straighten. That becomes the arm. We fold this up. It is kind of tricky to do because you also have to make sure this piece of the torso also is folded up properly to give the proper clearance. We fold in the torso like so. Same with the other side. Fold in the chest piece. Fold out and straighten the rear leg to become the arm. You fold out these little heel spurs. Fiddle with the legs just a little bit. This thing closes up a little bit better when I'm not doing this on camera, but... And finally, this whole back assembly folds up like so. It feels like it's supposed to peg into place, but maybe the joints are so loose over the years that it's not doing it like it's supposed to, and... Oh, gotta fix his jaw there. And there we have the, I think this is called the Inferno Beast. And I have to admit, this looks cool. I don't care about the other form. This looks awesome, and this is how I display it. Now then, the gimmick here You press on the lever and he has a little grasping claw action, and the other one would be the launching missile where you can see the lever there. Again, I am not going to do that on camera. He had some nice articulation in his jaw, which is not even part of the transformation. It's just a nice little feature they add. Nice little rotation in the head. There's a lot of joints in the arms and in the legs, so it's really easy to adjust his pose to get him how you want. And that is my review of Visser 3 from the Animorphs series. And again, as much crap as the Animorphs series had for toys, this one is at least good. Not great, but good, and at least worth checking out. So that is my review, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!